Welcome to the You Heard podcast, your go-to for Miami Hurricanes football. Ben, Joe, Pope, and CB break down recruiting, hot topics, and game day action.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it at the end.
No, let's talk about this right now because he completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like, I don't appreciate.
What are we talking about, son?
Get into it, talk. I felt
Keeping it a buck.
Let me close these curtains real quick.
You heard. Yo, where y'all at, dog? Where y'all?
Gotta do, man. One thing.
Oh
man.
no. Hey, at least I know how to leave a room.
One thing, man.
No, you don't know juice.
One thing. Throw up to you, baby. Playoff, yeah, baby. Yeah.
Hey, listen.
We outside, son.
You can't say that. You can't say that. Look at you. Just muted yourself. That's what happens. You just muted yourself, Joe. Yeah. Look.
What happened? What'd I miss?
Oh my God.
Anyway, cheers, boys.
Hey, man. I saw, you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting right. 104 in the chat. Hope y'all good. Hope y'all blessed. Enjoying this playoff victory. Joe is still muted. Does not know how to use his mic. Yo, it's the settings, fam. It's in. There we go. There we go.
No, it's quite easy. It wasn't that tip. My mic wasn't muting. See, this is.
Yeah. Okay. Right. There we go.
This is unmuted. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we know how. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. By the way, that's a nice hoodie you got there. Where'd you get that? What the? Yeah, we got to work on our group chat communication.
You don't
man.
know it's Celebration Sunday? We haven't been doing this for the last month?
Apparently not.
Right. I thought we have. My bad. I'm sorry.
Somebody
I don't
first,
been around. Somebody's been worried about their hair a little too much.
First playoff victory in Miami Hurricanes history.
Absolutely.
First playoff victory by a Florida school.
Yeah.
So we gotta cheers to that, boys.
Cheers.
I'm hydrating.
Lace up your boots. Lace your boots up.
Lace them
You
up.
see it?
What you sipping on, Joey?
If Ben would kindly put the
I can't
QR
work
code
your
up.
camera, Joe. I
You know
can't
what I mean?
put your
Kindly
hold
put the QR code up.
right
You
there.
see it. It feels good on the
Okay.
areolas.
Why you don't have to
you
do
know what I
that.
mean? It feels good
Whoa.
on the
What is
areolas,
happening,
you
yo?
know what I mean? Nice and soft.
Joe,
feels
hey,
good on the
hey.
skin.
Okay.
You know
All
what I
right.
mean? When you
Stop.
rub it in and all that,
No.
feels good,
Nope.
man.
No,
Feels
man.
lovely.
What?
Feels lovely,
Don't
man.
sell it that way. Why would you? Why would that's the commercial?
It feels as good as a playoff win. You know what I mean? It feels as good as a first round playoff win.
That's it. Hey guys, have a good night. That's our show.
We might have to put an NC-17 rating on this one.
Jesus
know.
Christ. About to get us kicked off. You know what I'm saying? Feels good on the areolas. It's crazy.
Watch out.
Smooth. You know what I mean?
Why you raw dogging a hoodie? What's
It's
happening?
smooth.
Yo?
Feels good. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my God. Yeah. I don't want to know what he's drinking. Poke did ask you what you were drinking though.
I don't know. Pineapple juice and something. Something my wife has down there in the liquor cabinet. You know what I mean? Because I don't even drink hard liquor no more, man. So this is a first in a long time. So
Wifey in the chat.
see? Yeah, she be trying to drug me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey.
She be trying, yeah.
Okay.
That's what she tried. Hey, man. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Black
All
Heart
right.
spiced rum is what she says.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
You can't
proof. Oh.
You can't go wrong with pineapple juice and rum though. That's one of my
Okay.
go-tos.
That's okay. That's the go-to.
Oh yeah, that's one of them. Especially on like during the summer, chilling by the pool out at the beach. That's on the.
That's when you wake up. That's when you wake up sore. Yeah, you don't know what happened overnight. Yeah,
Whoa,
you don't know what happened. You don't know what happened.
What's happening?
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Yeah.
What? No, is that?
Yeah.
What?
That's what
Chuck,
happens. Your wife
Son,
does
what is-
something crazy. You don't know what happened, dog.
Hey, no, man, no. That's not what Poke was saying at all.
I got questions, but I don't know if I want them answered.
Don't ask them. Please don't. Don't you?
Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat.
God.
What's going on, man? Everybody in the chat, man. This wouldn't be going like this if we lost yesterday. All right. So
no, we're not. This would be a totally different show.
Letting you know.
This will be the hey man. All anger and curse words. Shout out to Hawaiian King for the dono. It's always great after a Canes win. I think Dawson needs to avoid the numerous gimmick plays. It seemed he called a number of them.
We're going to get to that.
We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it.
Appreciate you, Hawaiian King.
After Joe stops mentioning these areolas and waking up sore, we're just gonna move forward expeditiously. We're just gonna.
I thought I could keep it a buck with everybody out here, but you know.
No, but it's this. We do that. No, so not.
I guess not.
Watching.
You know? I mean, listen. They're our peoples. They're our peoples, man.
You're right. You're right. Comment in the chat if you've ever drank too much and woke up sore the next day.
Put it up.
Just, you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna keep it real, keep it real.
Put it up. I want to see what's the comment.
You know what I'm saying? We'll put it up. We'll put it up if somebody gets crazy. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Joe just rubbing the areolas, feeling good. How many cups have you had before you would get really started with the show?
This is my first. We just this is the initial. I thought we were supposed to toast, but Ben obviously hasn't been on the show for a while.
He hasn't.
I was not prepared. I apologize for making sure everybody was on screen first. I will grab an entire bottle.
Didn't even get that right.
Around. Yeah, no, I didn't even get that right. Exactly. That's how you know it's just a fail all around. And then Joe starts rubbing his nipples. Let's
don't do that.
It's the show. Hey guys, welcome to You Heard, man. If it's your first time here, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and all that, man. We're available wherever you get your podcast. We got that out the way. Appreciate y'all. Chat. Salute to y'all 170 rocking with us. Joey, how you feeling, my brother?
Man, feeling lovely, man. Feeling good. Yo, yesterday I was tired, son, after the game. Like, I came home, took a shower, and I laid down, son. Like, I was tired from the excitement, just the raw emotion. Yeah, man. Beautiful day yesterday. Got to witness a fantastic game. People saying it was boring, but that joint wasn't boring to me.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Feeling good though.
Poke, how about you, my brother?
Feeling relieved. I mean, you've been with the missus around games, and you know how she can get. So she was on edge the entire game, and of course that just spreads to me as well. I don't think from about halfway through the third quarter on, I don't think we sat down. She was pacing the entire time, and I was just, oh man. But yeah, definitely relieved. And like Joe said, it wasn't a boring game by any means to me. But yeah, definitely relieved. I mean, super, super excited, obviously, and just so glad that this ride continues to go on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Joe. So watching the game, I'm just watching it in awe, right? Where I'm like, this is the team, and we talked about it. You put up a great post, Poke. This is the team we've been waiting for. But even like posting that and thinking about it, was like, there's that part there, like that fear, right? Where like, man, what team is this? And then those trenches start working, and I'm just falling in love with what I'm seeing. Yes, the offense, and we'll get to that, right? But yo, just after the game, obviously went live, and after Joe accidentally ended the first live with 300 people in it, it's fine. Then did the second one. So I just sat there. No, I just had to make sure to mention that again, because I mentioned it on the live after. I want to make sure you saw me say it, so I'm not talking, you know what I mean? But after that, I got to like process it, because even in real time, I'm going through everything. I just sat on my couch in like silence for like an hour and a half, yo. Like, I just sat there. I was like, holy, like, what did I just witness? Like the Malley fumble, to the Malley recovery, to the Bryce Fitzgerald, to Rueben, just everything. And I watched it back again today. Not even like I watched the game. And I'm just in awe of the foundation of what's been built, bro. Like, we waited 23 years for this shit, and it's like happening. Like, it's one of those things where, like, it's been 23 years. Like, all right, man, I still love this team, but give me something, dog. And they gave me an amazing performance. It was phenomenal. I just sat there, texted them up. There's a group chat that I'm in that everybody was crashing out. Poke, you said something perfectly at I think, I don't know exactly the time, but you go, I'm gonna vomit. Fam, I couldn't breathe, dog.
Yeah.
I was standing up, pacing around my house. Like, I made a track around my couch. I was like, I can't breathe. I'm standing against the wall. I'm standing in front of like, I'm just going it was so many emotions, man. And that we all got to experience it as Canes fans. Shout out to everybody that went there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ricky, shout out to Cole, Victim, and repping out there. First of all, everybody was sitting, huge fan base showed out, man. That green and orange was heavy behind the Canes, man. That was incredible. I still can't believe it. I watched it twice, and I watched everybody talk about it after. So it's been dope, man. Like, wherever y'all want to take it, I got to fix myself a drink since ain't nobody tell me nothing.
We've been doing the same thing. Yeah, we've been doing the Celebration Sunday.
The
thing that stuck out to me, Poke, man, was there are warriors on this team. Like Mo Torre, you know what he did at the end of the game and throughout the game. Bain, Mezzi, Blay, Jay Scott. Crash out Keontae, man. Fletch.
Instant impact from Keontae too, man. Just, it's amazing how much one guy can make so much of a difference on your defense. And even when we didn't have him, we still played well. But you can just tell the energy changed when he was on the field with the entire squad. Yes. Or was that just me?
No, absolutely. The difference.
You definitely could.
And Poiser, I remember early in the season, the Notre Dame game, we were like,
you called him out.
No, he looks a little lost out there. Maybe the speed is too much. He's adjusted and gotten better He's adjusted and gotten better every single week. Mm-hmm. Every single week he's gotten better to now he's the quarterback back there. You know, he's the quarterback, man. We talk about crash out. They all crash out. Jacoby, Keontae, and Poiser. Like Poiser, it seems like almost every game comes up and hits somebody and has to leave for a minute with something.
Right, just to get
teacher throwing his body, man.
Yeah, I'm leaving here with something. Yeah,
there's warriors on this squad, man. Like that's the crazy part about it now. Like, it's crazy, man. It's like that Mally moment was so emotional when he fumbled, man, because I was telling my wife, like, he's a kid still.
Yep.
He's a kid. He's a senior in high school.
Yep.
You know what I
mean? Should be a heritage
still.
still.
And his passion is crazy. I didn't know the story, that Fletch told about the same thing happening when they were at Heritage.
Rueben Bain was the one that forced that fumble.
On him in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was the same situation with Fletch consoling him. Same thing, man. And that's crazy. And we all knew that he was going to have a chance to make an impact after that. Like when they punted the ball after that, I knew he was fielding. I didn't care if that joint went to the 1-inch line. He was fielding that and trying to take that to the house. And that's what you want. You want those type of players, man, and that spreads throughout the locker room. That spreads throughout the team. That kind of passion, those dogs, that spreads, man. And you can see it's infectious now. Like when those players leave, that mark is still going to be there. Lightfoot, because you got the young boy, Lightfoot, Justin Scott, Beast, Pringle, Sharmar, Brown, JoJo, Beast, man. You could tell by the way they block.
Yep.
You could tell by the way those receivers block, man. It's crazy.
Love it,
man. Fitz, man. Oh my gosh, Fitz. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love it.
No, and I think one of the biggest advantages, I think, having a guy like, Jacoby and Keontae and Mo, having guys that are veteran that have been around the game and seeing how hard and passionate they play, I don't think it can't help but rub off on these younger guys and seeing how successful they're being and seeing what they came from to what they are now, especially with Mo, 2 ACL injuries to come back and to fight through those recoveries and play like he's playing, and guys like Jacoby and Keontae having almost like a second chance at this, not really like playing well where they were before, but not like they are now. It's like it's reignited a passion for them, I think. And I think these younger guys, seeing how they're playing and seeing the success that they are having, it almost like makes them want to play more and have that passion. And if it's something that can continue, you're going to see it progress from class to class to class to class. And I think that speaks back to, the culture that Mario was trying to bring in from when he first started and came back to Miami as a coach. And you just see them reaping the benefits of that, like each and every day. Is like, you can't, I mean, there's been times where we don't think it can get any better as far as that goes. And then they play another game and just, completely blow our socks off again. And then going into yesterday's game, just the way the defense played the entire game, there was zero let up at all, just complete relentlessness and pursuit the entire game. I mean, even when they got behind the sticks and, things kind of got dicey there for a minute, the next dude stepped up and made a play, and you saw that the entire game. And it's just like, well, there's nothing that this team and this defense can't do in my books.
Yeah. When Poyser goes out and a true freshman steps in, and there's no drop off. We go back 3 years, right? Like Bain and CC come here. Like the foundation and the building blocks have been frustrating at times, right? For a lot of people who want that overnight, microwave type shit. But now you see it where you can go into 105,000, 104,000, and they just lock in, man. Like, it was incredible to see, bro. Like to dominate like that against, again, like they are against a really good opponent, right? Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and act like, that's a good team, yo. And they did their thing. Was just incredible to watch. Like, I said a lot yesterday, but I still can't really understand what I saw in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, like we waited so long for this and it's happening now. And then you just understand that, like, a Mark Fletcher comes from a winning program. Rueben Bain comes from a winning program. Malachi Toney took over and took his team to a state title last year. Like, all those moments and that mentality. But, bro, that moment when Mally fumbled and that whole team rallied, I was like, dog, this team is different. Because so many times, and I said on yesterday, it's like so many times you'll see when somebody drops the ball or some shit, you'll see them by themselves. Like nobody's around them, nobody's talking to them. They're just isolated. They all huddled together because they knew that we all we got, right? Like, there's nobody else that's coming here. Like, this is it. And Fletch, knowing Mally for so long, since he was a freshman, when Mally was, when Fletch was a senior, and working with him through all that, God knows, probably knows him since they were kids, and being there for him. But listen, man. Like, before we move forward Mark Fletcher, his story. Like, it doesn't get talked about enough because we just focus on the football shit. Like, having the loss of his dad every day, still sending him text messages, still being with him is incredible. I mean, and the leader of men he's become at such a young age, quietly, right? Like, he's not the big talker. He's not that guy. And how he just locks everybody in. We haven't given him enough credit. Last year was hurt and wants other players and other running backs to come here and play with him. When they brought in Damian Martinez, he wasn't mad. He was like, yo, man, get your ass down here. Let's go. Learned, recruits, and that mentality and that, like, wanting to be great and not just for himself but for the team, it just shows, man. It's incredible, yo. It's absolutely incredible.
Absolutely, man. Team first mentality, knowing that it's bigger than you, knowing that there's a purpose, and putting God first. And that's what he does, man. He has a great family structure. He has great people around him, great people in the circle, and it reflects. it shows, man. So yeah, definitely salute to Mark.
Definitely. Mo's in here early-ish. Extend Mario. We can all thank Mario for these players. Extend that, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to appreciate the door, no Mo. What we got? Yeah. Wherever y'all want to take it, man. Let's go with Dawson. Let's go with our defense first, and then we'll get to the Dawson's offense after, man. Poke, wherever you want to take it for talking about this defense and the job that Corey Heatherman has done, and the rest of that defensive staff and the analysts and everybody.
No, I mean, I pretty much said everything I wanted to already as far as the defense goes. It just, blows my mind how much this team has come around from last year to this year and the difference he's made and getting, bringing in the players that needed to be there, filling gaps that needed to be addressed, getting guys in that really adapted to the culture and the style and the play that is Miami. Texas A&M averaged, I think it was like 33, almost 34 points a game, and we held them to 3. They gave up something like 10 sacks the entire season, and we had 7 yesterday.
Yep.
So just it's. I think Josh Pate described this team perfectly. Creatures. I can't think of another word that better describes the type of players on defense we have other than creatures. And just, one guy goes down, another guy fills in, and there's almost zero drop off. You got guys stepping up, guys that are getting a lot of burn and playing like their hair's on fire. It's amazing to watch them just work day in, day out, and see that come to light in the games. And I don't know, it just blows my mind the night and day difference it was from last year to this year.
Yeah. Was it excited swarming violence, right? ESV. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality he has with these guys. Joey.
Yeah. And being able to make a team one-dimensional is very underestimated.
Mm-hmm.
With the conditions in the stadium that everybody who wasn't there doesn't know, but we could see on TV. Yeah. But everybody at the game was saying how much the wind affected the game, the passing game, mm-hmm. and we could see it. You had to be able to run the ball. You had to. This was a game where you needed to be able to run the ball. Texas A&M couldn't. Coach Heatherman put a great game plan together. The young men, dominated the line of scrimmage. They tackled when they needed to, and they stopped the run, forcing a young quarterback who I like, man. I like that quarterback at Texas A&M. But you forced him to be one-dimensional. You forced him to have to throw the ball more than they wanted to, I think. Mm-hmm. And you see what happens. And he's a young quarterback. He's a young QB. So you saw what happened when you force somebody to do that. The D-line is going to win. This D-line is not going to be stopped. Nope. If they know 52% if they know you have to throw the ball, mm-hmm. it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. It's over.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night. I don't care who it is. So that's what they did. They made them one-dimensional. Especially by jumping to a lead, getting 10 points. Squandered so many opportunities, but we'll talk about that. But yeah, can't say enough, man, about just the leadership on this defense, man. The pieces at every level, D-line, linebacker, and the secondary. Coach Heatherman, man, all the coaches, Coach Etheridge, Coach Harris, JT, Coach Lewis, just dominance, man. Dominance. Crazy.
Oh, we didn't even talk about like the adjustments they made coming into the second half. I mean, the first half, Reed was kind of getting outside the pocket, and he was able to gain yards, and he was able to run almost, to where he wanted to. And you didn't really see that the whole second half. They made the adjustments they needed to make, and they pretty much shut that down. Like Joey said, it made them one-dimensional. And
kept them in the pocket.
Kept them in the pocket. Made them have to make quick decisions, maybe throw the ball sooner or not get it out fast enough. All that stuff, it all adds up. So,
and they took they took their most dominant player, KC Concepcion, out the game
almost completely.
Yeah.
Oh, when he got lit up on that
Shout
punt,
out to Bobby Pruitt. Shout out to Bobby Pruitt.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Almost decapitated the dude, and he wasn't the same the rest of the game after that.
That's another crash out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy, man, because in ACC play, I'm pretty sure they're calling that something. You know what I mean? Whether it be
kick catch
target,
interference.
they're calling something on that. You know what I mean? These refs were real refs. They let them play.
Yep.
They didn't try to control the game, and I love that. You know?
Mo with another dono. Has anyone spoken to 60 from A&M? Wellness check. He is nowhere to be found.
He thinks in witness protection.
Who is
somewhere.
that? Who's sick? Who's that?
Coon. Trey. Zoom. Trey,
Oh,
Zoom.
Oh, okay. Number 60 from A&M. Okay.
Number 60. Yeah. No, we haven't heard from him. He's I don't think he's allowed to talk to the media ever again. Probably the worst idea. They don't have any. He can talk to the media now. They got a whole off season, so he can give whatever press conference he wants to give. Yeah, Zoom. All right. So
he's getting ready for the league, man. League prep.
Yeah, league prep. Don't use this tape.
Yeah.
Hey, dog. Hey, big dog. Don't use this tape right here. Don't do that. This ain't the one you want. Yeah, man. Like, dog, getting Crash out Keontae back, but this D line, man, like this D line did work. Like they just were not to be stopped the entire game. What was it, Joe? You put like 53.6 PFF grade on pass blocking, 52% win rate. Oh, yo, like
lowest of the season.
That's so stupid. That like over half the time they beat your blocking. Like pass they didn't give a. Yeah, it's crazy. Like and to your point, Poke, like, yo, Marcel Reed could not do anything in that second half. Like most of their first downs, over half of their first downs, probably him on a 7-yard scramble in that first half. That went away in a second, man. The adjustments they make and they lock in and they do it. It's great to see, man. Like just seeing it, seeing how they locked in 100 versus 1,000. Hence why Poke, great idea to call this episode that. Man, it was just incredible. Like flowers to the entire defense. Yo, everybody was ready, locked in. Chase was out there. Popo, Scroggins got some snaps. You know what I'm saying? Lightfoot was doing his thing. Scroggins, his reach is stupid. Like his reach stands out. Oh, that's 35. Like you can just see, okay, yeah, he's 8 feet away and you can still push him out the way. Oh, that's 35. He was getting in there. That shows you how much they trust him. That shows you the future is bright too. We're not just, you know what I'm saying, after Mezzi and Bain leave, we got some other guys.
You could count the young boys, man. You could count the young boys on that defense, especially, man. Justin Scott, Lightfoot, Scroggins. You got Popo still is still coming back. Blunt, Fitz, Ethan O'Connor. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Bobby Pruitt.
They blanketed that shit. They blanketed that shit, and they didn't have Amari Brown. Like those receivers are a problem, and they had one big play the whole game. Yeah. And that was a great play.
That was a good ass catch.
That was a good ass catch. I thought it wasn't a catch the first time I saw it. I was like, oh, he bobbled that. And shout out to Zach Poyser for not giving up on that and catching up because they held him to a field goal attempt, and that's when Bain threw one out of the way and blocked it. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, it was a 30-inch arms that is in league oriented. Fuck out of here. All right, guys. Fucking idiots. Just so stupid. All right, man. Offense.
Switch gears here. Switch gears here real quick.
Yeah, we taking it?
Yeah, that's where we taking it. Let's go offense, man. We see the chat was complaining. Want to see where y'all want to take it. Yeah. Dolphins offensive play calling.
It was just a little bit confusing to me. And again, man, we always preface what we say. We are not in the building. We are not in the meeting rooms. We are not in the locker room. We don't know what's being drawn up. We don't have any inside information on anything. So
we just have the game.
Yes, we just have the game. And on the outside looking in, it was just a little bit confusing. I understand I understand Mally being the focal point of your offense. He's been the focal point over the last month and a half of the season.
Yep.
So I get it, no doubt. You did what you do. You did your Mally dance. Once you see that Texas A&M is focused on Mally, because wherever Mally went, they shot there. They screamed to where Mally was going 100% of the time. He's going in motion. Somebody's following. They're screaming down. On the third and long call, where they called a screen to Mally, the linebacker didn't look anywhere. He ran straight to Mally. Straight to Mally. Mally was clearly the focus. I think there was some opportunities missed on getting other people involved, using Mally as the decoy, put him in motion to the right side, bring people back to the other side. There's just plenty of opportunities, plenty of things that you could have done. And also, when we saw that Fletch, the running game, was eating them boys up, why stop? Why stop?
Mm-hmm.
We waited until the second half to completely go to that, but why stop? Also, if you're going to use Mally, Mally's a receiver first, right? Like, I'm sure he could have. What happened to I know the wind. I know the wind was going crazy. I know the wind. But you don't have to go downfield. You got the short and intermediate pass game you can use. It was just confusing. It was just confusing to me sitting there watching it while you continue to try to beat that horse to Mally. You know what I mean? But second half, adjustments were made, and we did what we were supposed to do in the second half. So salute to coaches for that, definitely. I'm not concerned, but it kind of gives me pause about, you can't do that this week, no, next week. You can't do that against Ohio State. Can't do that, though. You gotta figure it out quicker. You gotta come with some, and there won't be a problem in the passing game in Dallas, obviously, because we have the roof, so weather conditions won't matter.
Right.
So I'm sure we'll see something different, but it just confused me. That's all. But overall, I was happy with what I saw in the second half.
Pope.
No, definitely confusing to say the least, and frustrating too, because way too much cute shit going on. Especially when we got down, within the red zone, or even, closer around the 20-yard line, we start pulling out all these bag plays, and it's like, why are we doing this down here? What are we doing when what got us to this point was working?
Yeah.
Take the last 4 games, for example. Look how the offense had been running and operating, and now all of a sudden we're trying to do too much cute shit and trying to trick the defense rather than just execute and run the plays that have been working. So that's what was getting on my nerves, was all that cute stuff. And like you said, trying to force feed the ball to Mally. Listen, I get it. He's been our dude. He's been our playmaker. But it just took too long to realize that they were keying on him. And I think one of the biggest indicators of that for me was when they did the pitch to the outside on the Mally pass. The entire defense swarmed. And Beck could have crawled into the end zone had Mally just tossed the ball back. Is how open he was. The entire team. So if that wasn't an indicator that they were keying on Mally the entire game, then I don't know what was. But
yeah. And what was more frustrating, before you go, Benny, my bad, Pope, is like we would on first down get 5 yards or something like that, 4 yards, and then try to do some cute shit and then get behind the sticks. You know what I mean?
Like down defense in the country, you can't do that.
Yeah, and that bugged me, man. It really bugged me, man. So
yeah, and
it
there's
no excuse for not. Yeah,
no, and they showed from the jump how good of a third down defense they were. I think we went 0 for 5 or 0 for 0 for 4, 0 for 5, 0 for 6 maybe before we got a first down off on a third down play.
Yeah.
So
And there was no excuse like the Malley punt return. There was no excuse not scoring that.
The
pick from Fitz, the first one, no excuse. Like you have to get points. You have to get points there. I for sure thought that was going to bite us in the ass. Sure.
I mean, we did leave 9 points on the field with the missed field goals. I will say this, however, I think 2 out of those 3 were
wind.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because the first one for sure. The first one for sure was going dead center, and then you see at the last second it just takes off and misses.
Took a left turn to Albuquerque.
Now the second one was just a bad kick. He shanked
it. Wasn't even close from the beginning.
No. Yeah. And then the last one, he kicked it to play the wind, and then the wind just went away.
Yeah.
And it, we got the board off the upright. It died as soon as the ball went in the air. There was like,
but you have to know that as the OC and try and score. You got to score 6, man.
No, you do. No, no doubt. No doubt.
Allow me to take the opposite argument here. Here's why. You're right. I didn't like the second down and like 4, and then they would try some cute shit. I would have understood it like sprinkling it in. I thought it was too much in the first half, but they had a shot play that JoJo cooked his corner, right? Sure. That ball's on the line, and then it goes 16 yards, like away from him. Mm-hmm. So like that limits a lot of. So if that ball does that on a wide open receiver, you're not gonna want to try the short and intermediate pass game, right? A lot of the trick plays, because like even on the Malley throw where he got fumbled, like the ball was online and then like it went a little back. You know what I'm saying? Like the wind got it and then moved back. So you don't want to risk it to me, right? You don't want to risk it where like the ball, you could get a 30-mile-an-hour wind gust and all of a sudden you're on target and then you're not. And it goes to you know what I'm saying? Like they played it like it's a dumb way to say this and might be it's like conservatively tricky. Where like a lot of their trick plays, except for like the Malley pass, were like run options type shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was like the Malley cat and things like that. It was still keeping it on the ground. Yes, you took the ball away from your best player, which was Fletch in that game, but then they adjusted, right? Like they didn't stay with that. Like, all right, man, we did that a little bit too much. Carson played it safe, 14 of 20, 103, and then Fletch just goes. Yeah, no picks, which is great. Didn't put the ball in any kind of risk. You know what I'm saying? Like that. First of all, that pass to Malley that he hit over the middle was on a rope. Like I didn't see that shit coming out. I didn't see that coming out of his arm. Like I had to almost like slow mo it for it to get to him. I understand that, but like in that moment, you're trying to do things on the ground to get yourself in better positions. But they didn't. They just didn't work. And sometimes that shit happens because they work heat in. The Malley stuff, 100%. Like that was just too much. But like, are you gonna throw outside the numbers when you don't know what the wind's about to do? You know what I'm saying?
But if you remember, they came out in the second half and threw 2 darts outside the numbers. They did one to Keelan Marion, one to CJ Daniels. Outside. Yeah, they started out with that. Like I think you could have done that. You could have ran 5-yard outs, 5-yard hooks. You definitely could have done that. And the point is not to not do the shot plays or try to trick plays, but you didn't have to because they couldn't stop the regular runs. You know what I mean? They couldn't stop that. They were not equipped to stop that. So
they were not at any point. At any point during the season,
maybe you were doing that to set up the regular runs.
Yeah,
maybe
because you couldn't do you didn't want to risk doing anything else, so you're doing all this like cutesy shit, which it was cutesy, right? Like what it was, 100%, no argument there. You do that because it's your only way to show something different, to open up our wide receivers, cracking them. You know what I mean? To open up the holes for Fletch, like all those movements showed. You know what I'm saying? Didn't give it away to like, yo, now they're gonna hand the ball off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
could it be that Coach Dawson? This is not ACC play anymore. Keep it like no disrespect to the last 4 opponents,
right?
Syracuse, Pitt, NC State, whoever. All that cute shit. This ain't that. This is Texas A&M, Ohio State coming up, possibly Georgia. You might get one or two of those off, but you got $1 million coordinators on those sides. You know what I mean? This week you got an NFL coordinator coming up. Matt Patricia, he's an NFL coordinator. You just let's get to the regular stuff. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the offense, man. You know what I mean? You ain't about to fool those guys for real.
No. Yeah. and the cute trick plays have their place, but just
not consistent.
Not on 2nd and 3 when you're trying to score a touchdown.
Yeah, it would kill their drives, bro. Like it would. Like I was texting. I was like, all right, here comes the Mario meltdown. You know what I'm saying? The Mario meltdown drive where they just pound the rock, and they just didn't do it until late 3rd, early 4th, and then they control. Like it should have happened. Like that could have happened. I think they had the ball before half, where like they could have done that drive, and they didn't.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And you could see early that the running game was going to dominate. You could see that early.
Yep.
That's something you could see early, and it just wasn't. They didn't take advantage of it until late, but whatever, it happened.
Yeah, you can still do. You can still do all that motion shit that they're doing to give it the illusion of a cute shit, and then just A gap, B gap, and then I don't want to hear no more fucking complaints about duo. Because guess what, dog? When it comes to the big boys, it kind of works. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of works. When it comes to the guy like this, A&M is probably one of the. It happens. It works. But it was like do the cute shit or run A gap, B or duo. Hey, listen, man, we're gonna play Smash Mouth. And at some point, it's going to become Mario Ball, and we're just going to have to be okay with it. And it was fantastic when they did it. What a fucking game by Fletcher, bro. Oh, what a game by Fletch. 17 for 172 is crazy.
Did he look faster to you? Because he looked faster to me than he had previously, especially on that long run he had. Homeboy was moving.
Yeah, I think
you said he brought his skates with him to Texas.
I think because those holes were just so ginormous, though.
Yeah.
Like he had a full head of steam, dog. Like, oh my gosh.
I don't think he had holes that big this whole, you know what I mean? Like it was stupid, yo. Like they parted and there was nobody there. Where like it's one of those where like your eyes get big. It was like, yo, I got all this space. Like there was nobody there. Plus, I think, yo, like, remember he missed a couple games. He took a lot of, you know what I'm saying? He's a very physical running back. And this is the first time that like he doesn't run towards the contact of the violence. Where like he shows you get out of He was seeing the gaps too. His vision was on point yesterday too. Much better than it had been leading up to this game. So
And if y'all notice in the second half, he started lifting his legs to avoid the ankle tackles and he started doing a mini hop to get over those ankle, because a lot of times they get caught up with those ankle, they get tripped up a lot.
Because there was a few in the first half that he could have broke it off.
Yes, and he got
a lot bigger gains.
Man. Yeah,
and they snagged those ankles, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Vegas can't see that hole on that big run was like 2 yards wide, fam. It was bad.
And
I could have got plus yardage on that one.
And, salute to CJ Daniels and Marion. They using them boys to lead lead blockers. That's crazy.
I had CJ Daniels lined up in the backfield as a lead blocker on one of them. He was like, "What is this?"
Yeah,
man.
He came
doing Lofton.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Lofton on Mally's touchdown run.
Yeah.
That one block he threw.
It looked like he needed those couple weeks off because that boy was blocking his ass off.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? Salute to the training and conditioning staff. It seems like when we get to the fourth quarter,
we're so strong.
We still are energetic, man, and still coming at you. It seems like teams slow down in the fourth, but we're still going at full speed. It's crazy, man. Because those D linemen don't come out for real. Like
they don't
and Mezzi don't come out for real. They don't come out. And
they rotate to the other side of the line. They don't rotate out.
And the last Keontae barely comes out, Poiser barely comes out unless they're hurt. You know what I mean? And they're 100 miles per hour until the final whistle, man. The O-line, you know, O-line never comes out the game. Except for at left guard where we rotate, but it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Salute to those dudes, man.
Yeah, facts. Juan Manuel has a question here because I know we talked about it in our group chat. What if Pringle had gotten some carries too if Dawson was determined to run the ball? We talked about that. What's your thoughts?
He got one.
Oh, yeah.
But I think with the way Fletcher was running the ball, I don't think you needed to really use anybody else. I don't even think Brown had a carry.
Yeah, I didn't see Sean at all.
Lofton had a carry. Malley had one lined up in the backfield. You know, of course, they ran the Malley cat a few times, and I think Pringle got one carry. But I don't know. You just got to go with the game plan, I guess. And then coming into that second half with the way Fletcher was running, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you take the ball out of his hand. You know what I mean? I don't think you take him just to get the way. Plus, he was fresh, only 17 carries. Good, really good pass blocker. You know what I mean? It's probably why he was in there for most of those snaps. He's the best pass blocker as a running back, so he's an extra guy. I think that's just, you know, it was just game plan. You know, that's what it is. Yeah. When Pringle got in there, he got in there, and
it's like NBA Jam. He's on fire. You don't want to take the ball from him.
Yeah, you don't want to take him out just to take him out for us to be like, oh, there's Pringle. Pringle got, and he did a positive run. I think he got 2 yards on it, but it wasn't his game. This is a physical game, so you keep your most physical running back. I'm actually surprised Shamar didn't get some more carries though.
Yeah, I was a little surprised at that, but
but again, the way Fletch was running, you're like, okay, we can work with this. We can work with this, so it's understood.
Game plan could be completely different going into the next game. So we just have to wait and see.
I'm not worried at all about like this offense doing that shit again next week. I think you have you know what I'm saying? Like I think you
totally different game plan, man.
No, for sure.
Totally different game plan. There's no, you know, Cali Kane, shout out to appreciate the don't know. Let's point out 5 guys that Miami and Mario carried all the way to this win. Fletch, Bain, CC, and 2 freshmen, Fitz and Malley. Honest Cooper, Markel, I'm saying Markel. Why am I forgetting his last name?
Bell.
Markel Bell also recruited, even though he was a JUCO transfer. Justin Scott,
West,
Scroggins, West, Lightfoot.
Justin
keep going.
Scott, you said Justin Scott. Yeah.
Justin Scott.
OJ.
OJ. You know what I'm saying? Damari Brown that didn't play. Like this team, like it's recruiting also happens in the portal. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like Ethan O'Connor, this is our Xavier Lucas, all of that is still recruiting. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like you need to get those guys, and the guys in that room know that they need help. Like all that is also recruiting. So it's not, you know, the homegrown thing is one thing, but like it's still all part of this business and all a part about, you know what I'm saying, building the foundation in the locker room. Because you see how Jacoby Thomas and Keontae Scott are fucking phenomenal. And their transfers, like they're Canes to me. I don't give a fuck where else they were. Like that's it. That's where it is. The Canes, dog. Because Keontae Scott a month ago couldn't play and busted his ass to get back on that field, and you saw the difference he made. And he was on the sideline again. The culture on the sideline wasn't here 8 months ago. On the sideline while he was out rooting for his guys and building that shit. That's fucking dope, yo. You know, so amazing. All right, let's get into this Canesware ad, and that's it. Texas A&M is over. We've moved on. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. They've all been very nice.
Players of the game. We'll do players of the game on the other side of this.
We'll do players of the game on the other side, and then we'll talk some lightly on OSU because we got, you know what I'm saying, 3 pods and a whole bunch of breakdowns to do. Be right back.
Welcome to Canesware.
New store, new items, same great experience. Family owned and operated since 2010, Canesware has the latest merchandise from the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami CF, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of 595, or online at canesware.com. Canesware, the spot Miami fans shop.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Canesware. Appreciate y'all. Salute, man. Always good people. Always a great place. Appreciate the support. All right, players of the game. You already know how it is. Offense, defense, and you cannot say the same names Cannot draft the same players. Got to be two different guys. Poke, we'll start with you. Offense.
Give me. I mean, I want to say the obvious because that's usually my go-to.
Take him.
Go ahead.
So Mark, put him on a stretcher, Fletcher.
Yep.
Homeboy ran the career game.
Yep.
Just ran the ball harder than I've ever seen him run, and pretty much carried this team to victory. So, Mark Fletcher for me.
Yeah. I'll go next on this one. I'm going to go the entire offensive line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I often hand it off. I wanted to be next.
Okay.
I wanted to be next. The entire offensive line. The entire offensive line. All of those fucking creatures. Did y'all know Cassius Howell played?
I was just gonna say I don't remember
I didn't even
hearing
know
his name.
who he was though. I don't even know what.
You couldn't tell me his number.
No,
I don't know who. Don't know. Did not know. Had to look it up. He allegedly had a tackle. Don't remember.
Did he have one of their sacks like early in the game, and then that was
no.
it? No.
No, he did. Let's see here. Hold on. Wait, I'm looking at it. Sacks, Dalton Brooks and Tyler on Yedem. They had 2 sacks. No, he didn't. He had 1 tackle.
Cool.
Yeah. He was allegedly he played. So yeah, that's a thing. Crazy. All right, Joey.
Malachi Tony, man. Salute to Mally, man. Huge punt return. Put us in great field position to score. Made up for his fumble towards the end of the game. Beautiful run to kind of seal it, and blocking as usual, man. Blocking with determination and just his passion for the game. So salute to Mally.
Absolutely. Loved it, man. Loved it. All right. When we win there with you, I guess we'll start with you on defense.
Yeah, thanks.
As well.
Appreciate it.
Man, no problem. I'm very thoughtful as your host.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? No doubt.
Play the game for me, man. Keontae Scott. Crash out Keontae.
Yeah.
Welcome back, brother. Very instrumental in coverage and stopping Marcel Reed, holding them to short gains, not letting them get massive gains on the ground, blowing up wide receiver screens.
Yep.
Yeah, man, and
pressures on the QB.
Yeah, everything.
Sack,
everything doing Keontae things.
2 sacks.
10 tackles.
Yeah.
Crazy. Making some money. You making some money, brother. You making some money, brother.
Who was everywhere.
So salute.
Incredible. Incredible. And he was a late spring addition. Like he was that spring portal addition. We got him then. Because we got Brantley early and then Keontae Scott. Yeah. Hope defense. You got plenty of options. You can take the low-hanging fruit. There's multiple low-hanging fruits, if we're being honest.
There's so many that could go around. But Bryce Fitzgerald, man, stepping up again. The freshman should have been a freshman All-American. And I think we might all should agree on that. But you see, Jacoby go down for a few. He comes in. Poyser goes down for a few. He comes in, gets that pick, sets us up to score again. And just always around the ball. The play on the fake punt, getting back in coverage and disrupting that so they can't convert. Then, of course, the nail in the coffin when he called game and just making an absolute play on the ball and picking it off in the end zone and sealing the victory for us. I mean, it's crazy that the kid's only a freshman and he's only going to get better. What's that? 6 interceptions so far this year? That's got to be a 5. Still got to be a freshman record, right? I haven't looked it up, but it sounds like
I think he's tied for the lead in the nation, isn't he?
Yeah.
Tied for most picks in the nation.
Crazy.
For the lead.
Crazy.
Yeah. Incredible. With 5 picks with limited snaps because the guys in front of him are fucking monsters too.
Right. Yeah.
It's not like the guys in front of him are like trash and they're just there because like, you know what I'm saying, they know somebody, they have a friend in the program. Like those are fucking problems too. So he's got to get in where he fits in. It was crazy. I'll take the low-hanging fruit. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I'm gonna go. Rueben Bain was a monster. Akeem Mesidor, a monster. But guys, we can't do this without mentioning Mo Toure. Like he launched his body and gave his, you know what I'm saying, his brain shut off for a second to save that touchdown, man. Like I said it yesterday, the praise gotta be as loud as the hate, man. We've been critical of him, you know what I'm saying, getting off phenomenal yesterday. 8 total tackles, 3 solo, did his thing. Again, the same mistakes don't continue throughout the game for him. He might get caught, but he doesn't get caught a lot. It doesn't happen often. It'll happen one play and then we fix it on that play. I go, but he already did this shit. But that's that one play that you just highlight and excuse the rest of them that he didn't. He was there, you know what I'm saying, covering up for, on Marcel Reed if he did break on that second half. Yo, like Bain and Mezzi, absolute monsters. Justin Scott, the entire defense, like the entire secondary did their thing. But the man, like, yo, that was a touchdown. They probably could have gone for 2 and it could have been a totally different game. But he was there to make, you know what I'm saying, to make the play. Yo, like I couldn't go without giving it to him, man. So yeah, Mo Toure, phenomenal, man. Absolutely phenomenal, man. Salute to you, man. And he's so fucking crazy. He had to be held back by the medical staff.
I was just about to say. Yeah, he tried to run out on the field at the end.
Hey, like, yo, man, yo, you got concussed. Hey. Let's go sit down.
Come sit down a minute, bro. Your brain's like Jello right now. I need you to chill for a minute.
Yeah, he's like, no, fuck that. Hey, I'm outside. Like,
gotta get out there and celebrate with my guys, man.
I mean,
incredible.
I love it, man.
I love the energy. I do, but bro, we still need you. We got another game to play.
Yeah, we got more. We need you to rest immediately. Crazy, man. Phenomenal. All right. A&M to bed. Salute to them, man.
Hey, I was right. Bryce does have 6. It's not 5. It's 6.
I thought it was 5. Oh, okay. All right.
You thought wrong, sir.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, I thought he was reading. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
He was leading the lead or tied for number 1.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Brady. Yeah. No problem ever being wrong. I don't ever die on my opinions. I have them all the time, and I have an entire podcast. Fellas, A&M to bed. Salute to them. 12th man. Y'all had a nice drive home. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to go right home, and there was nothing else for you. Also, they're not even crashing out, so there's no disrespect to them. So, you know what I'm saying? That's to bed. Now, the tone changes. Now, it gets different. Now, it's Ohio State, New Year's Eve, in the Cotton Bowl. We're back in Texas. As soon as that game ended, after the elation and the celebration, you know what I'm saying, the naps, the hydration, because most of us were probably drinking, right? And you sat down and you realized that it's Ohio State, defending national champions, took one from us on a bullshit ass call. Moving that aside, Poke, what were your initial thoughts?
It's personal, man. I don't know if there's another team outside of FSU that I despise more.
And
he's
not even blinking, dog.
He's
what's
harder
for me shit. Is that the majority of my wife's side of the family are all Ohio State fans. Yep. And I have a small chunk on my side of the family that are as well. So I don't know if we're family right now. But we'll see.
We'll see them after. You need some time.
This has been, this is going to be one of those games that all of us that have been around for a minute have been clamoring for, have been waiting for, just to be given this opportunity on a stage like this to prove something. So when I first saw the brackets come out and I first saw that we got in and I saw the road led through Ohio State, like I was like, this is going to be absolute cinema if we get to this point. Because it's just, when was looking more forward to that game, and then honestly, I was kind of looking past this game to be keeping it a buck, because it's just I think it's just one that this program needs a little bit of a redemption story. Now I know all these guys on the team,
none of them
weren't even born.
None of them.
Probably 99% of them weren't born when the last
they're
time
gonna
we
see
played
it.
them in the
They're gonna
Fiesta
see
Bowl.
the game.
They're gonna know what it's about. And like, listen. I know we played them in 2010 and 2011, but that's regular season, man. That does not have the same type of impact or the same type of effect as a game like this does. And yeah, we beat them in 2010. In 2011 we lost, but 2011 we won. In 2010 that their victory got vacated because of improper benefits and shit like that. But it's just not the same as it is now. I think it means a whole lot more now to us old head fans that have been around for a minute, that remember that feeling we had
that feeling
in 03. So I'm
taken away, man. Taken away.
And the ball was tipped.
Taken away.
Yep, I'm ready. I am ready. I cannot wait for this game.
Yeah. We'll do the breakdowns and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is just initial reaction. Everybody in the chat, appreciate y'all. Joey, where you want to go with it?
This is supposed to happen, man. This is supposed to happen. This meeting is supposed to happen. This is an advertiser's dream right here, man. Like this is what college football wanted. This is what it needs right here, man. What was that? 2003? 2002.
Yep. Well, it was 2002 season, but the game was played in 03 because is in January.
03.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So more than 20 years, 23 years, something like that.
Yep. Yeah.
It has to happen, man. So many storylines, right? Jeremiah Smith from the crib coming back. If Damari plays, they battled in high school. They went back and forth in high school.
Yeah.
Damari, got the best of them, many would say. Benny's favorite coach up there. You know what I mean?
Ooh, it's gonna happen. Yeah.
Benny's favorite coach up there. You know what I mean? Their wide receivers coach is gone. The defenses. Ohio State has been a top defense for the majority of the year. And Miami, you saw what they just did. You got the young freshman quarterback. Is he a phenom, or we looking at what happened with Indiana in the championship game? Lines of scrimmage are going to be brutal again, because this is big boy football. This is where you want to be, right? Yep. Recruiting battles. Justin Scott was supposed to be at Ohio State.
Mark Fletcher.
You know what I mean? Mark Fletch was supposed to be at Ohio State. Jordan Lau, he hasn't played, but he was supposed to be at Ohio State. You got recruiting back. Jeremiah Smith was supposed to be at Miami. I don't care what nobody says. He's supposed to be at Miami. Caleb Downs, he's the number one safety, right? We got some safeties that would say, listen, look at me. So it's gonna be a lot, man. It's gonna be a battle in Jerry's world, man. It's gonna be a battle. And it's a night game. It's the primetime game.
Yeah.
Only
I think kicks off 6:30, right?
7:30, I think.
7:30.
7:30, yeah. 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Yeah.
The primetime game, dog.
Yeah.
On New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the game. I don't give a fuck about the rest of them. Like, I don't
this
like
is the game, man.
This is the game. Yo, I don't know and I've said this all season to y'all, this isn't anything new. I know they're good. I don't know if their schedule tells me how good they are. The 2 times they played teams that off the top you'll know was Texas and Indiana, right? And most of us know Indiana now because of Chris Signetti. You didn't know Indiana 3 years ago. Let's keep it a buck. In a year and a half, Chris Signetti built that program and already beat Ohio State. They played Texas and Indiana. And in both those games, what was it? 14-10. So they've averaged 12 points against those teams. So they can't get pushed around. Right? The rest of the teams they played are the ACC version of Syracuse's, NC State's, Pitt. Like they played the bottom of the bottom. They didn't play Oregon. They played Penn State. They played a broken Penn State. Like this isn't the same. Like I don't know how good they are. When they play teams that have a pulse and got some fight in them, they didn't score 17 points.
Yeah.
Guess what, dog?
You right.
Guess who got heart in a motherfucking pulse? Guess who's been playing playoff football for over a month?
Yeah.
I don't care who your guys are on the outside. Your quarterback can't do what Marcel Reed does. That dude isn't going to move like this. And we got monsters that hate everything that's been said about them because they're not seeing the highlights of that 0-3 game. They're seeing everything that's been said about Miami for the last 15, 20 years. And that's just been played on a loop. And their coach, sir, his beard is darker than Polk's shirt. And that, as a 50-year-old man, is unacceptably and false. I'm going to talk more shit. I'll give y'all the stats on Wednesday's show of the offenses they played because they haven't played anybody. So I don't know how good their defense is. I honestly don't know. Because if you're playing less talent, you could look really fucking good when you play nobody. Texas A&M showed you that. You could put up 37 points a game when you played the bottom of the barrel. You could do all that shit when you don't play good teams with a program and NIL like you. We gonna see. We gonna see, dog. And these trenches got something to say. Ooh, and if the
Ohio State's O-line don't have 2 draft, first round draft picks.
No, they do not.
Perceived first round draft picks on them.
Yeah. And they got pushed around by Indiana. Again, fam, like it's Indiana. It's Indiana. 2 years ago, they didn't exist in college football. They were a team you played. Nobody talked about them. Kurt Signetti in 2 years made them better than Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? And that game went very similar to how we can play defense. If you watch that. That game went very similar. Whoo. Yo. Oh, and that is a great point.
Now their defense is something different.
But they don't. We'll see the offense.
Yes, we know, Mo. We know.
What happened the last time, Mario? It was at Oregon, and yes, he went in there with a backup quarterback.
Their defense has a lot of
of first round picks, a lot of NFL players.
Their defense 100%. Has a lot of
they're
guys.
Big. They're big, but they're slow.
Yeah,
we'll see. All right, man. Y'all got anything else before we get up out of here?
We're gonna see, man.
10 days, baby. 10 days.
10 days.
Nah, man. Salute to everybody on, man. We had about 400 on. Salute to everybody, man, who took your time. We appreciate everybody, man. Don't forget to scan the QR code, man. Get some gear. May or may not drop something for Ohio State. Maybe not. We shall see. Heads will be spinning. So maybe. Yeah.
Hey Joe, show them that shirt again. Yeah. But don't do the weird. Don't do the weird thing. Yeah, don't do the weird thing.
Cop the newness. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Lace your boots up, man.
Lace your boots up.
You got anything?
All good, baby. Ready for the next game, man.
Yo, by the way, I didn't know that college football playoff win counts as a bowl win. So there you go. I did not know. All right. I'll take it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you get a couple more $1 million for going to the next round. Yeah, 4 more. So
yeah.
Ching 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 ching. Got some portal QBs ready to come.
Yeah, they'll go right. Just transfer that right over. Transfer that right over. Juan Manuel, you say Benny hates beard dye. I do not. If you do it appropriately and correctly and it looks natural, 100% no.
Can't be using a Sharpie. Can't be using a Sharpie.
Cannot have bought stock in Marks a lot and then do that to your face. That's all I'm saying.
Marks a lot.
Yeah, the big boy shit. The one that when
big
you
old
open it, the
fat
whole class
tip felt marker.
yeah, that shit, when you open it, the whole class goes, "Yo, what is that? Is that fucking kerosene?" Yeah, right. That shit. That's the one I'm talking about. You could 100% do whatever you need to do. No hate. When it looks like that, though, I'm gonna have some comments, and it's because you did that. It's open for interpretation, and I'm gonna interpret that however I want to. All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Scan that QR code right there. Love, man. Yo, enjoy this. After this pod is over, and we already moved on. A&M's done. Closing the book on that. Ohio State. Y'all motherfuckers on the clock, man. Let's go. We out of here. Peace.
Thanks for watching. You heard. Thanks for listening. We appreciate y'all. You already know every Wednesday, 6 o'clock. You already know every Sunday. Right on time. You already know.